Hello, my name is Mod Ash. I'm currently the product manager on Oldschool RuneScape, where I've been working mostly as a principal developer ever since Oldschool came out in 2013. It's been 10 years that my colleagues and I have been working on this wonderful game, and to celebrate, they're kindly letting me borrow the community channel for the day. They've got some awesome clips lined up for you, so stay tuned for the whole video, and I hope you enjoy it all. Now first, some news. Bounty Hunter is returning to Oldschool RuneScape in a new form, with its design pillars based on quick matchmaking, unique and attractive rewards, and an attempt to recapture edge-style PvP. The gameplay is planned to be restricted to a crater area, which we hope will help prevent abuse in the minigame. It will have a safe area in the centre, and we hope this design will be a good entry point for less experienced players. Fighters can either hunt down the players they are given as targets, or can go rogue, though going rogue might not yield the same rewards. For bounty hunters, we are proposing an earning potential system, with the goal being to provide an additional monetary incentive for players who engage in good faith, allowing us to cap the amount of gold it generates per hour, but giving players some help in paying back a handful of deaths if they're opting into extra risk. If a player is in the bounty hunter crater and is eligible to gain EP, they'll gain 2.5% every 2 minutes. If they have 100% EP, they'll get a big reward, and their EP will drop down to 0 again. On the topic of rewards, we are proposing Ancient Warrior equipment, Bounty Hunter specific weapon attachments and imbues, combat XP of course, and the usual ornament kits and recolours. However, nothing is confirmed yet, and the next step will be to get your feedback on how we should shape Bounty Hunter and its rewards. So please leave a comment below with your suggestions, and my colleagues might just be snooping for your great ideas. In other news, the Wilderness Chaos Altar has had a little update, so that when you use bones on it, it'll take the bones from your inventory starting at the top left, rather than always going for the ones you clicked on. Might be a bit more convenient to use that way. Now, onto the clips. Looks like Bo is going down to fight Vetian, but little did he know he'd be joining someone. A few moments later, the guy misclicks on him and skulls up. Now Bo has this Vetian all to himself.
Collection log slot?
Sniped the skull. Great loot. JakeC sees this guy using a Karill's crossbow on demonic gorillas. A true champion conquering RuneScape, eh? Oh. No, champion down.
He was nowhere near me!
Now here's SkillSpecs with his best armour.
Dying on my hardcore Iron Man. Completed.
But alas, it was no help.
That was clean, Skills. Do you have eyes? How was that clean? It was the slowest declaw Gmod I've ever seen in my life. I sat there and looked at him do it. I watched him and I was like, nah man, there's no point me eating him on 90 HP. He's not gonna pull that off, bro. And then, dead.
Both Osku and his opponent are out of supplies in the wilderness. This is gonna be tense.
Bro, I'm so lucky if I get this kill now. Please say he's dead. Good fight. What a fucking fight. What a fucking fight. What a fucking fight. I killed that guy for his karate.
Tommy encounters a guy that's a little too speedy for his own good.
Whoa, okay. Whoa, okay. Don't like that. Did you see that speed in which he one-ticked the mage and then TV? Did you see that?
Give free exposure to your favourite creators in the Submissions channel linked in the description, and they might just get featured in the next community channel video.
Chaz, is bait yes or no? He said off. He let me TP him as well, bro. It's so bait. And he's letting himself tick down. Maybe it's not bait. It's bait. I knew it was bait. I knew it was bait. I knew it was fucking bait.
Mr. Gill is up to his usual anti-rushing antics, but this time he gets a nice little surprise on his way.
Okay.
We're back with SkillSpecs, who is now unleashing his anger on Westham, another of our beloved content creators.
Go on, Westy! What?
Dying on my hardcore Iron Man. Completed. Nah, bro. As if.
Donator finds a house portal rusher.
No way!
Mr. Gill got a crossbow from an imp earlier, but let's see how he's been doing with the anti-PKing. Purpp has been playing Bronzeman mode and just has a tiny dragon dagger.
What are you laughing at, mate? Oh my god!
Hey up, if you can do that with it, I guess it doesn't matter that it's tiny. Westham battles this player deep in the wilderness. Oh! 102 damage stack, and a few million GP as well. Now he's out here again, but this time he's really showing off the clean clicks.
There's no way.
Hey, 2 for 2. In conclusion, you don't want Westham to find you in the wilderness. His prey here is just hoping to escape with his life and valuable gear.
The one thing I hate about, like... No. Why...
My world, sorry, it's my home world. Thanks. Thank you. Yes. Oh, what the wait, hello? You just gonna let me do that?
Clipper is rank 1 on the Muspa high scores, having racked up over 7,200 Phantom Muspa kills since the boss was released in January. After all those kills, only now does he have the pet. Well deserved. Now he's acquired 50 out of 52 pets. He also made 1.9 billion coins in loot from the Muspa. Osku is out PKing with his friends when they cross the multi-line. But then another team comes along.
Oh, How am I in here? Hey, wait. Time out. How am I the only one in here? Ericsson, you fucking greedy pig, Eric. No, Eric. You fucking greedy pig, Eric. Ericsson, help me. Holy shit, Eric. You're barraging me, Eric. Oh, Eric.
Eric left him for dead.
He's barraging me, the fucking snake.
How rude. Mr. Hehe is on his hardcore Iron Man, reading the chat.
Tää vittua, oikeastiko? Mistä tiedät, että oli oikea? Mitä?!
Oi helvetti.
Lady Verzik is sick and tired of these pesky raiders.
I'm planking. I'm planking. I'm planking.
Alright. That is the entire team dead. That right there is what I was waiting for. That's what I was waiting for.
Westham keeps clicking like this, which means we have to keep featuring him until he stops. Out of spec. Doesn't matter.
Dead. Good fight, bro.
He opens the loot chest for his reward, and what's that say? Subscribe to the community channel? Well, maybe that'll get you some good RNG in the game. It beats talking to Ozyak anyway. 91 million coins for Westham. Muscaria just had a double death at Callisto and goes back to retrieve his loot. Oops, looks like someone misclicked him. So he fights back. Kicked him for a webweaver bow. Now that is a comeback story. Hemmiez and friends have put up a 4.5 billion coin prize pool for this competition in RuneScape, the Tsar World Series. It's primarily based on fight caves and Inferno speedrunning. Dexx here is doing the fight caves, killing Jad as fast as he can.
Please.
And that's a new world record fight caves run of just under 20 minutes. Incredible! In fact, many world records have already been broken. Aatykon is taking on the Inferno without help from pillars throughout the challenge.
It works, it counts. Okay.
And there it is. The new no pillar Inferno world record at 51 minutes and 36.6 seconds. We already featured Scotty's Inferno world record on this channel. Each of these three players might just be getting a nice split of that 4.5 billion coin prize pool. Now here's a little something from the RS Chronicles team themselves. They'd really appreciate a little support in keeping themselves operating. So on the 1st of March, they're launching a website with some beautiful new desk mats made by artist Matthew Uber. This one is called Misthalin. And this one, Tutorial Island. Membership comes with perks as well, with discounts for a limited time. So at rschronicles.com, you'll be able to sign up for the mailing list to be one of the few that can purchase these gaming desk mats and help keep this community channel alive. Recently, we celebrated Old School RuneScape's 10th birthday with an in-game event featuring a new chef, a goblin, Archmage Cedrador and Party Pete. When completing this little adventure, you can unlock 10th birthday balloons and a cape, a Jad plushie, a new party emote, and more. We also celebrated by getting a bunch of us back on the couch in the studio to reminisce on stories from the past 10 years. Here are some highlights.
I'm kind of interested to hear what was the first point that you remember where you actually got a new piece of tooling that allowed you to do something you couldn't do before. Is there any moments that come to mind?
Really, it's the map editor.
Yeah.
That was very much the first thing that really changed things for us. Like, we can spawn a piece of scenery, like a bush, twisted bow. We can spawn these things on the ground without needing to edit the map format. We shouldn't sometimes, but the ability to change the height map, have walls where they'll actually line up properly with the underlying ground, that's just not something you can hack together in code.
When I was in support and nobody knew who I was, I accidentally beat Lynx Titan to rank 1.
Oof.
For some reason, I clicked the potato in game, and I was like, yeah, set 200 mil, everything. And then Mod Sweens was number 1 in the high scores. I freaked out. I was in support. I was just like, I was on the chopping block.
Old School RuneScape is about to change forever with the new Desert Treasure 2 quest coming later this year. With an epic storyline, 4 bosses to fight, and many rewards on the table, we've asked you which of our proposals you like. And now the poll results are in. The questions that passed are Virtus robes, being added as a reward from the 4 bosses unlocked by Desert Treasure 2, that these robes offer bonuses to ancient magics, each Desert Treasure gem offering a unique special effect, new rings that will be direct upgrades to the Fremnik rings, and most of you would like the new Ruinous Powers prayer book to focus on a balance of combat and skilling. The freeze and poison penetration stats didn't get through, but no matter what you voted for, there will be plenty to enjoy about the update when Desert Treasure 2 launches this summer. There are also some announcements on the forestry expansion to the woodcutting skill. Firstly, changes will be available to both free-to-play and members, so that new non-paying players can also engage in the new activities offered. Forestry will be a split release update. The first update is planned to land in June, with group cutting and tree behaviour, leaves, campfires and tea brewing, the first batch of events and rewards. The second update is due in August with some balancing changes and a second batch of events and rewards. We hope this will be an exciting and interactive addition to the woodcutting skill, and we're very excited for you to participate. Golden Gnome nominations are now open. Find the link to the news post about this in the description below and vote for your favourite creators. There is some seriously exciting stuff to look forward to in RuneScape in the months to come. This has been ModAsh hosting the RuneScape Community Channel. Please like and subscribe to support them, and if you're interested in staying in touch with the game that we all love, I frequently post about it on my Twitter account, which is linked in the description below. In fact, I recently posted some old pictures I found particularly nostalgic from my time at Old School over the last 10 years. So thank you all so much for your support over the years, and I look forward to many more of them with you all. Until next time.